Welcome back to oh, this is making noise. Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite baby mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is a Fenty haul. You guys know how much I love Rihanna, and well, I went to Sephora and blew a bag on her cosmetic line, and I have no regrets. So if you didn't already watch my first impressions video, go ahead and watch that. The link will be in the description box. Okay, help a sister out. Go watch my video. We're gonna get right on into it because I spent over $1,000 by accident. I didn't do that on purpose. Keep in mind, I am Canadian. If you're not a subscriber or if you are new here, I am Canadian, so these are the Canadian prices for the products. It's a little bit more pricey than it would be if I had purchased it in America, just because of the conversion rate in the currency. And so in total, I actually made two purchases. So my first purchase was $1,045.25. My second purchase was $75.71, and that was just one product. So let's get right into it. I am going to show you everything I got. We'll probably do some swatches, but this is my long ass receipt. The reason I say I accidentally spent this much money was because I expected to spend around $1,000. However, and I didn't even buy everything. That's the crazy thing too. So I expected to spend around $1,000, but certain things I had doubles of because my man wasn't doing his job. He was holding my basket and he was supposed to go through, make sure I didn't have doubles, but I had doubles, and so I just got doubles. And so I can make a return, which I'm going to do. Well, maybe no, I'm not going to return because I don't want to lose my VIB Rouge status. So I'm going to keep everything, but I'm going to exchange stuff. Like, not necessarily for Fenty, but for other stuff in Sephora. Whew. So let's get it shapoppin'. So the first thing that I was excited to grab was, of course, the foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. Is that what it's called? Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I am in the shade 420. Now I'm hearing that this oxidizes, but I've worn it 2 days in a row now, and I don't find that it's oxidizing to where it's like too dark for me. It oxidizes almost immediately, so I'm not really sure about the oxidization thing, but I did my makeup how many hours ago now? I think I applied my foundation at least 2 hours ago, and I look fine. So maybe y'all got a bad batch, but for me it hasn't really oxidized like a MAC foundation would oxidize, because with MAC you have to buy a foundation that is a little bit lighter and then it will oxidize to your color, which sucks. I don't know, this for me matched me perfectly. I have no complaints about it at all. I also, of course, picked up the primer. Oh, let me give you guys prices, huh? So the foundation is $42. The primer, which I'll take out in the box in a second, was $40. So this is the Instant Retouch Primer. And we love the packaging. It's gorgeous. I purchased two matchstick trios, and these are basically your contour highlighting kits. I bought both the deep 400 and the tan 300. The tan comes with caramel for your concealer, truffle for your contour, and rum as your highlighting stick. This is rum. Super, super pretty. The light is just, oh yes, super pretty. It's like a bronze color. And of course, if you watched my first impressions video, you knew, or you know, that I was super excited that these are magnetic and they stick together. So that's that. And then for the dark trio, you get suede, espresso, and cinnamon. So that's the dark trio. So that's cinnamon beside, I don't even remember what I said this first color was. But cinnamon is more rose gold, whereas the rum color is more bronzy. And these retail both for $67. So this was $67 and this was $67, and this was actually my second purchase. I had originally picked up the dark one, and then I went back for the tan, and I'm really glad I went back for the tan because I got truffle, which is what I contoured with today, and I'm obsessed with, and it is my new favorite thing to contour with. So we're gonna stick these together. I also picked up every single color in the matchsticks, and so we have blonde, which matches Trophy Wife perfectly. And the blendability on these is so good. Like, honestly, you can apply it so thick and you can blend it out. I put it on my face in the tutorial or the demo, so you can see that there. Because I was kind of concerned about how intense it came out, but then once I blended it, I was like, this is unreal. This color is Unicorn, which I have on my eyelids today. I have shadows on my eyelids as well, but I use this as the shimmer color. So freaking pretty. This color is Yacht Life. Girl, I should not be wearing long sleeves. So it's like a pink color. It's like a coral color. I shouldn't say pink, it's very corally. I picked up all of them. I'll tell you the price in a second once I swatch them. This one is super intense. And this is the Chili Mango. I would definitely use this one as a blush just because there's not a lot of shimmer in it. But it's super pretty. It would be great as a cream blush. This is Ridic, which is another reddish color. So it's like a deeper orange. It's not red. I also bought the single version of rum and I believe cinnamon as well. Oh no, I put cinnamon back, but I bought the single version of rum because basically I purchased everything without knowing that I had doubles, and then I went back and grabbed another trio, and so I was going to exchange it, but it was pandemonium, and so Shooter was just like, just buy it, because there was a lineup and all this, so I just ended up buying it, and yeah. So this one is Trippin'. This one is like it's like a gold, and it also has like pink glitter. It's like a champagne color almost, but not really. Like, I don't even know how to describe that one. It's similar to this, but it's way different at the same time. So I'm not sure how to describe that to you. And I need to wipe my hand off because there's no more space. I'm like struggling here. And so these are actually the products that I thought I would just buy for the video, but then once I tried it on my face, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't return these. So I'm stuck with them. And two more colors. We have Confetti and Starstruck. Starstruck is champagne. Oh yeah, that's champagne AF. That's champagne for ya. And I love all of the names that she chose for these products. Like, I love them. And this one is the Confetti. And so I'm actually, oh, I really like that. It's actually more intense than the Unicorn. That's weird. I thought the Unicorn would be more intense than the Confetti, but I'm gonna swatch Confetti. Sorry, I'm gonna swatch Unicorn beside Confetti so you can see the difference between the two. In case you're trying to like decide if you want one or the other. One is more lavender. One is more like Stars and Rockets by MAC. So the middle one is Confetti, and this one is the Unicorn. It's hard to really see on camera the difference, but in person you can definitely tell the difference. So if you want to go to like Sephora and swatch them for yourself, you can. These cost $31 each. Between Confetti and Unicorn, what I'll say is that Confetti has a lot of glitter in it, whereas Unicorn's more subtle. So if you want something that's like super glittery and fun, go for the Confetti. It's like there's confetti in it. And if you want something a little bit more subtle, then definitely go for the Unicorn. Of course, I bought both brushes. I think the brushes were quite pricey. So the 120 brush, which is the highlighting brush, was $40. The 110 brush was $42. So this brush was $40 and this one was $42. I love both of these brushes. They are awesome. especially the foundation brush. I found it, because it's so dense, I did find it took a lot of time to clean, but it's still a great brush, so that's irrelevant. So this is the one that you're supposed to use for your highlighter, for your kilowatts. And it has a really interesting cut to it. You may not be able to see it on camera, but it's tapered and like layered, and it's the coolest brush ever. And then this one is just your standard foundation brush. They're synthetic fibers, and I think they can be used with both dry and liquid powders, or sorry, liquid powders, both dry and liquid products, so that's really awesome. I think I'm gonna find a lot of uses for the cheek brush, and this brush I would just use for foundation. One of my favorite grabs from this launch was the sponge. This is replacing my beauty blenders. I am so sorry. Like, I freaking am obsessed with this sponge. I love that how it's cut. I love how it feels on the face. I love how it remains a good size after you wet it. The density is perfect. It's just like a beauty blender, except it's shaped differently, and it's by Rihanna. So, I mean, it's a win. It's just a win. This cost, I think, $30-something. Oh, this was only $20, so this is cheaper than the beauty blender. The beauty blender is a $30 beauty blender. This only costs $20, so you're saving money by buying the Fenty beauty blender, which is called the Precision Makeup Sponge. I was really skeptical about using something that wasn't a beauty blender, but it actually turned out to be really awesome, so I'm really happy about that. And the packaging for everything is just so, like, I like that all the boxes are different. Like, they're not all the same. They all vary, but they all have the same kind of theme with the black and the light pink. Love that. And this is what it looks like on the back. So this is actually a matchstick, and oh my gosh, Rihanna is a damn pothead. I just realized that these are called matchsticks. Like, you would use a well, you wouldn't use a match to light your weed, but you freaking would. If that's all you have, that's what you have. You would use a match. She not slick. I see you, Riri. Anyway, this is the color Latte, and I actually got it as a concealer. I don't think I swatched this in the store. So I'm gonna swatch it right now and see if I can use it, because, oh yeah, this is a really pretty color. So that's what it looks like on my hand. It has a nice golden brown to it, and I think I might prefer this to the suede color. I think suede is a little bit on the darker side, which allows me to have a more natural makeup look. So this will actually be a great highlighter. So I'm gonna definitely use this in the next tutorial and see if I like it with the foundation. And this is in the shade Latte. So the cool thing about this line was that you could buy it single or you could buy it in a trio. And if you buy it on her website, when you buy the trio, you can customize it yourself, so you don't necessarily have to buy the trio that they have at Sephora. So that's a good deal. Like, it's a really good deal because you get all 3 products for $67, whereas if you were to purchase it individually, you would be spending a whole lot more. I think it's like a $98 value or something like that. This is rum. I already showed you guys rum, so I'm not going to bother opening this. And this is the infamous Gloss Bomb, and it is a universal lip luminizer. So that's just a fancy ass name for lip gloss. The side of the box says addictive shine, nourishing wear, universal finishing touch. These are all the facts, okay? This is the facts. Like, this lip gloss is everything. I have it on right now. I don't have on lip liner because I ate wings and my lip liner went away, okay? And so I have nothing on my lips except for this, and it is everything. I've compared it to my MAC lip gloss, which is my favorite type of lip gloss, and it's not sticky at all. Like, it's not sticky. Like, if you were to put on MAC on the top and this on the bottom, you could just feel the difference. MAC is a lot thicker. This is a lot more lightweight. Everything in this collection is lightweight. So if you don't like wearing a lot of makeup, this is the shit that you need to be rocking, okay? You would think this was sponsored. I wish. I bought all these products. This is not a sponsored video, as you can see. So, yeah, but I definitely am feeling this lip gloss a lot. I hope she continues to release more colors. I think she will, because this one has a name. It's called Fenty Glow. And so, yeah, right now there's only one available. There's only one color available, but it's such a good color that it doesn't even matter. One of the best products that was released, the whole line is great, but like one of my faves from this is the Universal Setting Powder. You guys, I hold this dear to my heart. This powder, if you didn't watch my my demo video, go and watch it. I do a live flash test on there so you can see the proof in the pudding. This has zero flashback. I was shocked. Like, I looked at the picture and I said, no, hold on, let me take another one to double check. This has no flashback, and it is a white powder. I was shocked. This is the Fenty Matte Blotting Powder. It is $40, and I accidentally bought two. I am not going to return it because it's that good, and you know what? It's probably going to finish quickly because it's about to be my everyday powder. I'm probably gonna have one in my purse and one in my beauty room. And so this is the one I used already. It has a mirror inside and it's a white powder, and it's just perfect. It's just a matte powder, and it comes with a little spongy sponge. I didn't use that. I absolutely love the packaging on this stuff. Like, everything in this collection was so thought out. The packaging has like it's pearlized. You can't see it if you're just looking at it like this, but when you bring it up and the light starts to hit it, it starts to shine purple like the confetti luminizer. Oh, I'm just so obsessed with this stuff. Like, I just love it. I just love it. And so the mirror in here is bomb, super bomb. I look flawless. Like, let me know if there's a filter built into this mirror, bitch. Let me know. But I look gorgeous. So this is definitely a must-have. This is one of the items in the collection. If you don't get nothing else, get this. Because at the end of the day, powders vary in price. You can get a powder for $60. You can get a powder for $20. The point is, this powder is universal. That means that everybody of every skin tone can use it. And the fact that it's white and has no flashback is a big freaking deal. Rihanna, this is her first collection drop, and she's perfected it, and I'm blown away by it. I honestly am. And it's not because I'm like a Riri stan, but I am, but like, who cares? But like, it's actually the bomb. Like, you can't fake this. Like, honestly, if you just go watch the video, because you're gonna see that I'm not making shit up. Like, the proof is in the pudding, okay? Okay. Like, I could literally go on and on about this product right here. This is one of the best powders I've ever used in my life. In my life. You can retire all of your other powders if you're going to use this, because you don't need anything else. Like, literally, you don't need anything else. Because I bought an extra one, that was an extra $40 on my bill that didn't really need to be on my bill. So I could have been way under $1,000, but life happens how it happens, you know? So, like I said, I bought caramel, and it was a single matchstick. So I'm not going to open this one because I don't really need to. I showed you the trio, and caramel comes in the tan trio. So you don't need caramel in a single form if you buy the trio. That is one of the products I will be exchanging at Sephora because I just don't really need it and I don't care for it, and I already have it from the trio. So I'll probably exchange this for something else that's not Fenty. That goes for $31 each, and so I only bought 2 of those. And so last but not least, I have to talk about the kilowatts. I bought all but one, and the reason I didn't buy that one was because it was just like a white, but then I saw it swatched on somebody's hand today, and I was just like, I might go back and see if they still have it. It's probably gone, but I'm gonna go back anyway. Maybe I'll order it online on the Sephora website or something. I bought 5 kilowatts. I guess we'll just start with the most popular, which is the Trophy Wife. And once a freaking again, The packaging. Hello, it's so freaking pretty. It is an octagon. If you don't know what an octagon is, that means it has 8 signs, okay? And it says Fenty Beauty across it. Like I said, it's pearlized. You'll never be able to see it on camera that it's pearlized, I don't think. The mirror, bomb. Look at yourself. And the mirror is just so good. Oh my gosh. And so, of course, all of them are stamped with the FB for Fenty Beauty. This is just a really, really extreme gold. And this is called Trophy Wife. I'm going to do a finger swatch for you. Well, that's how it looks on my finger. You can't even see it because it's so freaking bright. And, woo! Girl, honey, hi, how are you? Like, it's just, it's gorgeous. And that is how you do a swatch. No shade, no tea. And so, you know, us black girls love a good gold highlighter, child. We need these. So, that's really awesome. Next, I will do the Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. So, it's the same packaging. And those are the 2 colors in there. So this one is Chic Freak and this one is Girl Next Door. I used Chic Freak today and oh my gosh, it's so soft. I didn't even realize that when I was doing the other one. It is so soft and like buttery. So that's Chic Freak. I'm actually wearing Chic Freak right now, so you can see that there. That's Chic Freak. Oh my god, they're so smooth. They feel like silk. It's not even buttery. It doesn't feel like the ABH. It feels like its own... I don't know what Rihanna did, but she did the damn thing, honey. This one is like that. Very, very, very... I almost want to say classy. Like, the feel of the product is extremely nice. And the way it applies to the skin and the way these blend out you can have these on as intense as this, or you can blend it out and make it look like something natural. Definitely an issue that a lot of highlighters face, because sometimes when you pack on a highlighter it just looks chunky. The formulas that she used for these products is just beyond me. Like, it's just beyond me. Because everything seems so perfect. I'm like, how is it that I haven't heard one negative thing about this launch? And I don't know if it's because it's Rihanna. I don't know what it is, but I haven't heard one negative thing. And me having the products and being able to test them for myself and forming an opinion for myself, like, and not having anything negative to say about it, it's just, to me, it's like, I keep saying that it's witchcraft and sorcery, because it's just like, how is it so perfect on the first go? And so somebody on my live today was saying that this is proof that these companies are not putting in the right effort and they don't care. Rihanna clearly cares, because everything went through quality control and there are no mistakes here. Not one product is bad. Not one product is mediocre. All of them are great products and all of them are affordable. And so it's kind of mind-blowing, because it's just like some of these companies charge so much for this stuff when, one, they don't need to, and two, it's shit. This stuff is underpriced in my opinion, and because she's Rihanna, you would have expected it to be a little bit higher in price, but it's at the perfect price point. The price point is perfect. I would prefer to pay the American prices, child, because it's just, that price point is super perfect, but like in Canada, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm ranting. Oh, and by the way, each of these kilowatts go for $42. So whether you get the single one or these doubles, it's still $42. So this one is Hustler Baby and Mean Money. So this one is, I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. Okay, Rhea, I see you, girl. And this one is Mean Money. Okay, so I see what she did. So basically, when you get one of these double kilowatts, you're basically getting one that's really intense and glowy, and you're getting one that's really subtle. This one at the top right here, this one is the Hustler Baby, and this one is Mean Money. and I'll give you guys an even closer look at them. See, they look very similar, but this one isn't as intense. It's very sheer compared to this one. I know on camera it might look like it's not sheer, but it is. Plus my hands or my arms are hairy, so you know, it might be looking a little bit more intense than it actually is. These colors I would say are like almost champagne, but not really. They're like a golden champagne. I don't even know how to explain these colors, girl. They're unique as hell. Okay, don't ask me about no colors, because I'm gonna be out here sounding like Miss Kim Kardashian talking about pinky nudes and stuff. Pinky nude is a thing, let me not. But I don't know how to describe these colors other than bomb.com. thebomb.com. So this one is Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. So I've been seeing a lot of this on Instagram. This side is Moscow Mule and this side is Ginger Binge. Moscow Mule will be at the top. Ooh, girl. It's definitely a case of they're basically the same color except one is way more intense than the other. So if you look at it from a certain angle, you may be able to see the proper difference. But the top one is Moscow and the bottom one is Ginger. And so they both reflect light really nicely. The Ginger Binge is definitely a lot more muted than the Moscow Mule. And last but not least, we have Lightning Dust and a Fire Crystal. It ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. So these are champagne shades. And this side's Fire Crystal, this side is Lightning Dust. So that is Fire Crystal. Oh, I honestly, the way these feel on, especially the more muted colors in these, so the Fire Dust, the Ginger Binge, those colors feel so beautiful. And you can see the difference here. You can really see that this one is a lot more intense than this one, even though they're similar shades. I feel like these palettes really cater to everybody, because you might be a girl that likes an intense highlight and you might be a girl that likes a subtle highlight, and for that you get two products in one. And so maybe some days you like intense and some days you like a subtle, and so this is like the perfect product because you get both, the best of both worlds. So I'm super duper impressed. I don't think I've ever been more satisfied with makeup in my life. I love that this is a brand that just came out, but you can get everything you need from it. She didn't just drop one type of product. She didn't just come and drop lip gloss. She didn't just come and drop foundation. She didn't just come and drop one item. She dropped everything. She dropped the ball, bitch. She dropped everything at the same time and made us lose our minds. And she changed the makeup game, and I congratulate Rihanna. I'm super happy for her, super proud of her, and I will continue to support because she went out of her way to make sure that every skin color, every skin tone, every undertone was included. And that is a big deal because for the longest time we have been left out of makeup brands. We've just been left out, and for the fact that her items are in Sephora, and for the fact that it's not limited edition and we're going to be able to continue to buy this stuff is just amazing. And I'm so happy that we finally have something that we can be proud of, because not only does it cater to us, but it's by us. So hello FUBU, for you by us, okay? For you, by you, girl, I don't know, but for us, by us. Basically, I just love that. Really pleased with the products. I'm glad that they were quality. I'm glad that I didn't have to. I'm glad that when I was applying my makeup, I didn't feel like I just purchased Rihanna's name. I feel like she put her name on something that she herself can be proud of. And she put herself out there, and she knew that wasn't nobody gonna say nothing bad about this shit because it's too good to be true. Like, their stuff is so amazing, and you don't get that often. Like, there's always a mistake, like things like the Subculture palette where everybody was in an uproar, or things like Juvia's Place where a lot of people say they won't support because she's rude or blah blah blah. Like, Rihanna is just, she did something, okay? She knows what she's doing, and I think she deserves all the success. So that is it for this haul video. In the comment section below, make sure you let me know what your favorite products from this Fenty Beauty launch are and what you like that I got if you didn't get it, and also if you intend on purchasing anything since you watched this video. I love you all, and I will definitely see you in the next one.